Here he is.
Wow. So like most of them did not get their mail.
Yeah, it looks like the message that went out on Tuesday, many people did not get it. Hi, Felix, you okay?
Yeah, good evening. I'm okay.
Good. Did you just get the link to join this lesson just this evening, or you had received it on Tuesday? Sorry.
I received it on Tuesday, but I got this one now, so I got
Okay.
one this evening.
Okay. All right,
Okay.
because we're wondering why I mean, as you can see, not many people in the room. I think it's because we did say it's going to be a recap of last Saturday, and that's why
Yeah.
many people might not be, you know.
Yeah, definitely. So what we could do as well, can everyone put their mobile phone number in the chat, please, so that we can set up a WhatsApp group and to share information, and also we can share the links in there as well, because it's going to be the same link, whether it's Friday, Saturday, whatever. It's always going to be the same link. But it's always good to, if we get the WhatsApp group set up. Is that all right, guys? Yeah.
Yeah.
Felix,
WhatsApp is a good way to send information, and we can easily get feedback immediately from everyone once the message is sent on WhatsApp.
Hey, how you doing? So where's the chat gone? Where's the chat? There it is. So yeah.
So if we can still wait for like two, three people, then we can just start.
Well, I think we've got limited time, so it's up to you. I would suggest we just ride on.
Okay. Good. At least for the sake of people already here.
Cool. All right.
So it's a wonderful day to everyone, and I'm happy to be here once again. Today lesson we're gonna talk about. Let me share my screen so that we just see what we're gonna be talking about. Oh, disabled. Kindly enable my screen, make screen sharing.
Should be able to share.
Okay, let me check again. Okay, it's enabled now. Thank you.
Okay.
Please, can you confirm you see the screen?
Yep.
Oh, this is not. String method, right? You can all see this string method?
Yep.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
String method, that was where we stopped the other time. So when you talk about string method, these are the thing we can use to format the string we have. For example, if we have something like a variable name, which is a string, let's say string 2 is equals to hello everyone. That is going to be the string we have, but there are a lot of things we can do on the string. For example, we want to call any of these methods. either to talk about the number of words, to count it. We want to capitalize. We want to find the index. We want to talk about if what we have in the string is a digit, and lot of things. Those are things we can do on string. So we're just gonna copy some of this method again and talk about them and see the practical implication of these methods. So I will be sharing my string, my Google Colab to demonstrate some of these methods, because sometimes we're going to be talking about when we are back to data science proper, like dealing with pandas data frame, we'll be talking about some of these methods. There are some cases where you will have to capitalize some stuff. There are some cases where you will have to convert from one form to another. So we just have to understand all the string methods. So let me share my screen on Google Colab so that we can just do the practical demonstration of that.
Let me just say that we have been joined by Susie this evening for the first time. So welcome, Susie. So Susie's first time. What can she do now, Abdul, to get up to speed? Does she need to download the Google?
Yeah, it depends on commitment. I might just have like maybe if they are up to two, 3 people that just join, I can maybe just curate like 30 minutes recap for anyone that just joined. That is going to be easier for me. So
okay,
it's going to be out of the normal class schedule. So maybe we just get like 30, 20 minutes recap for them.
Okay. Yeah. Felix, were you on last Saturday's session, Felix? Felix? I think Felix is there. Felix.
I think it's just him that's it's Natasha still there.
I'm still here.
Hey buddy. So were you on a last Saturday session?
Yes, I was there, but I missed the part. That's why.
Oh, okay. So are you interested in the recap from last weekend? Or
yes, towards the end.
I didn't hear you, sorry.
I said towards the end of the class. I was there in the beginning, so my network fluctuated at a point towards the end.
So you missed out on the end, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I just want to think what to do, because this is Susie's first class ever. This is a recap from last weekend, so I'm just trying to think what's the best thing for Abdul to do is maybe do a recap of last Saturday now, but also do something for Susie as well. I mean,
yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, but also, what does Abdul? What does Susie need to get on her Google? I mean, what does she need to bring up?
Yeah, it's just she don't have to worry much. She just go along with us today. By the time
I know, but what does she need to bring up on her screen? What is it? Google Colab.
Google Colab, yeah, Google Colab, yeah.
And she can access that from where? Just from the Google?
Yeah, from the web browser.
Okay, Susie, can you get that? Can you get Google Colab?
Let me try. Is it Colab as in COLLAB?
Okay, look, can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Just go to Google Colab like this. Google
Okay, cool.
Colab. You see the Colab?
Yes.
Yeah. You enter. When you enter, it's gonna bring you to this side. Can you see this?
Yeah.
So you can see new notebook.
Okay.
So are you there on your system?
Yeah.
Okay. Click on the new notebook. Have you clicked that?
It's just opening up.
Okay, okay.
It says welcome to Colab.
Yeah, yeah. This is
Okay.
welcome to Colab. Just like this.
Yeah.
So you're gonna see new notebook.
Okay.
Let me see where you can find the new notebook. Anywhere you see new notebook, you click
Yeah,
on it.
I've clicked on the new notebook.
Okay. So when you click on the new notebook, you should get something like this. Like this.
Yes.
Okay, you are there. So
Yeah.
and once you go there, you only going to have one of these shell, this one.
Yeah, correct.
So when you have the one shell, you see this code we have here.
Okay.
So you see the plus, you can continually click on it.
To create more.
Yeah, to create more. So that is where we are going to be coding. So anything you are typing, once you reach the end, you add more.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all you need to do for now.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
And just
I think
quickly,
we can continue now.
Yeah, 1 second, and then Mercy and your, can you put your mobile numbers in the chat, please, so that because we're going to set up a WhatsApp group for the Data Science Academy. So if we can put everyone's details in there, that'd be amazing. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Mercy, is that all right?
Please,
Yeah, that's
can we
great.
continue?
Yeah, continue.
So these are the methods you can call. Some of the methods is not all. We'll just talk about some of them that they are very important. We always come in across them anytime we are coding. So for example, if you have a string, remember we are on string method. So if you have a string, let's set a variable name for our string. Let's call it str1. Let this be the variable name for the string. Is equals to and you remember if you want to declare a string, you use a quote, right? Either single quote or double quote. Please unmute yourself and let's make it interactive. Please unmute yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. You all remember that when we want to declare a string, we use a single quote or a double quote. So if I'm using a double quote here, I want to say hello.
But there is a situation, there is a particular situation where we use me, there's a particular situation where we use me.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Yep.
I am here to teach. If this is my string,
Hello.
hello.
Yeah, we are here with you.
Okay, okay. Now, assuming this is the string I declared, string 1, I say, hello everyone, I am here to teach. That is what the string I have in the string. If I run it, if I want to print it, I can put print. and I put the string name, the name, and run. Sometimes if I like, I may not even put print. So I have hello everyone, I'm here to teach. So if I just say string as well, string 1 without putting print, of course I told you can also print like that. Once you just put it like this and you run it, it will definitely print out. So it's still the same thing. Hello everyone, I am here to teach. But now there are so many things I want to do on these my string. One thing is that if you notice this place between the hello and the code, there is a space, right? You can see the space.
Yes.
I may not want that. There's a way you can get rid of the space. The first, what you can do is to call a method. I think the method you call on that is going to be string. If I call string 1, before then, let me create a space there and look for the length. Length of string 1. Of course, length is another method to count the number of digits you have in this string. So if I want to count, I will count H, say I count like that. From here, let's say there are about 20 words together with the 20 alphabet together with the spaces. So the last space is also going to be there. So if I call length string 1 and I run, it's going to tell me the total number of the words alphabet I have here together with the spaces we have. So now I have 32 words alphabet together with the spaces. The number of spaces here are this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the last one here making 6. So if I want to remove this space between this code and hello, there's something I can do. What I can do is to call a particular method, and the method I can call on this is string. If I say string 1 dot string, you can see if I call strip on it and I run it, it's going to remove. You can see it has removed. You see this one, hello. You see the difference between the last hello word I have here. Look at this, hello and this space, and this one, hello and this space. I hope you can see the difference between the two.
Yeah.
The space has been removed. So there are some conditions where you have to remove some spaces, before the last space and the space before the starting of the word. You call strip on that. That is a method you can use to remove a space. The first space and the last space. It's not going to remove the space in between the words. It's just the space before the words and the last space. For example, you ask someone to write their password, and before the person started writing the password, the person put a space. You can remove that space, or maybe after putting the password, you put a space. That space is going to cause a problem or confusion. So you can write a code to remove that space. The method you call to remove the space is called strip. So you use this strip to remove a space. Another thing what I want to do is like, I want to change everything to capital letter. You see, I have hello everyone, I am here to teach. If I want to put everything in capital, or sometimes the first words, the fourth alphabet of each word, I want to turn them to capital letter. There are other methods you can call on them. So if I say strip, for example, strip is our name, strip 1 dot title. Let me call title on it. Dot title. So if I run this, it's going to turn everything to capital letter. You can see. Hello, okay, it's not everything. The first alphabet of every word has been changed to capital letter. That is dot title. We also have dot capital, for example, string 1 dot capital. like this. If you run it, you see the difference between the two. So everything was capital letter here, the initial one, but now it has changed everything to small letter. I hope you are getting the point now. So all these methods, when you call on them, we also have dot lower. You have dot lower. Let's use dot lower on that and see. Since it's already small letter throughout, let's call dot capital on it again and see what we have. String, string. Oh, sorry, st string 1 dot capital. So let's run it again. Now everything initially was small letter. If you run everything now, okay, it stays small letter. So let's turn it to dot title. So if you run dot title, let's see, we have hello everyone. I think there is another one that will give us capital letter throughout. We have run dot capital, capitalize. We have run dot lower, okay, dot title. Let's run dot lower. String dot lower. I think lower is still going to be small letter. Everything will turn to small letter. Dot lower. So you can see string. Let's test another one. Now you will notice something. After I write it and I say dot, it's going to bring out many. You can see I have case fold. Let's run case fold. I think case fold is going to be for capital letter. Let's see. If I run it, oh, it's not capital, it's still small letter. Let's run another method. Dot format, index. These are all the methods you can run on this particular you can run. Okay, I have dot upper. Let's see. Yeah, I think dot upper is for capital letter. So you just have to play around with all these methods and see what the output is going to be. So the methods are very good because sometimes you want to check if what you have in a particular string, if they are all capital letters. Sometimes you want to check if you have some digits in them. Let's say let's run is alphabet or maybe it's digit on string 1. String 1 dot is digits. Okay, you can see all the is we can run. If let's run this is a number, all number, that is everything is number. Let's see, it should give us maybe false. Okay, you can see because they are all they are not numbers, they are alphabet. Let's run dot alphabet is alphabet. You can see it's alphabet. Of course, it should be true because everything is alphabet. Oh, then why false? Okay, why not? Why false? I don't know. I don't know why it's giving us false. Let's see. Another is because it's not they are all alphabet. Let's see another is. These are all is we can run. Is digit. Okay, is digit. Let's run is digits. Digit means number. Let's see. If they are all numbers, to be false. So let's try and see another one. Is decimal, of course, will be false. Is numerical. If it's numerical, to be false because it's not numerical. They are alphabetical. But I don't know why is alphabetical not giving us true. It's supposed to give us true because what they have here, they are all alphabetical. So I don't know why I'm not getting true anyway. So these are the methods we can run on string. Let's see other methods. Let me quickly check other method we have in our let me quickly see and copy them. Okay. Okay, we have run is title, tree, split. Okay, split is very important as well. Let joint. Okay, let me copy this. Yeah. Please, can you also see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. I'm trying to copy something for us to see. Come in. Okay, let's go through some of this method again. These are other methods we can do that are very important. Let me just remove the definition. We have run it slower before. Replace. Okay. Okay, let's try and see this method. I think these methods are very important. Let's call the string again so that we can remember the string we are dealing with. String 1. This is the string we are dealing with. Hello, everyone. I am here to teach. Okay, I am here to is not there. Let me put to teach again. String 1. Sorry, I am here to teach. Let me run it. Okay, I just want to correct what we have. Now, I have hello everyone. I am here to teach. Now I want to run some other method on this particular string. Let's run, we have run dot lower to turn everything to lowercase, right? Right? Hello?
Right.
Yeah. We have run dot lower, and dot lower will turn everything to lowercase. We have also run dot strip. Strip we remove space. The space that before it and after it is going to remove those space in the spaces. I mean, there are spaces before and after the word or sentence. Now, these are other important methods that we have to talk about. We have what we call join, replace, and split. Let's talk about replace first. Let's say string 1 dot replace. What do we want to replace? Let's say we want to replace dot replace. Let's say we want to replace hello with welcome. And let's run. What happened? Okay. No, it's a string. Sorry. Hello. I'm going to replace this with welcome. You can see instead of hello everyone, I am here to teach, we say welcome everyone, I am here to teach. I hope you see the usefulness of the replace, right? Please everyone, unmute yourself. Let's make it interactive.
Quick
So,
question. Do we always start with the string _1?
Yeah, that's still what we are still using.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still the same string that say hello everyone, I am here to teach, right?
Right.
Now, in that hello everyone, I will now think like we want to remove the hello and replace it with something else. So we say, okay, string 1, replace the hello you have with welcome. So, and that is what we have done now. Instead of hello everyone, I am here to teach, it becomes welcome everyone, I am here to teach. Let's assume that that is not what I want to replace. Let's assume I want to replace teach. I say teach. Let's assume I want to replace it with eat. I'm here to eat. And I run this. It's going to say, hello, everyone. I am here to eat. So you can replace anything you like using this replace method. So you when you get home after the after this lecture, you can play around with many of these methods. We already have the definition of what the method means. Let's see. We have talked about replace. Let's talk about join, for example, and split. Okay, split and join. The other time we talked about converting from one data type to another. If we have a data type, okay, if we have something like string 1, let's call string 1 again. Let's call string 1. If we have this string 1, we can convert it to a list that will contain hello, everyone, hi, here, to teach. We can convert it to list. So how do we do that? We can do that by simply using split. So if we want to use this split, we're just gonna call the string and say string, split all the words you have and make them to become a list. I will just say string 1 dot split. Once I run that, every word here will be splitted into lists. So if I run it like this, you have let's wait, I don't know why it's taking time. Please, can you all hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, you can see what I have here before was a string. So let me call this list 1, for example, list 1. List 1 is equals to string 1 dot split and run. Initially, I have a string 1. I now want to convert it to list because I've used the split. It's going to split everything we have here and turn it to list. If I check the list 1 now, it's now going to be the list of everything you have initially in a string. You can see, hello, standalone, everyone is starting as is here as a list, hi as a list, here as a list. Oh, yeah, it's not there. Okay, okay, here to teach. So it means we can easily convert our string to list by the use of a split method. At the same time, we can convert our list back to string. Let's see. If we have this list, as we have here, let's call it the list 1. We already know the list 1 is the converted one. We now want to turn it back to, if I want to turn it back to list string, what I will do is to call the joint method. I only join all the lists I have together. So I will now say list, join everything you have here together. So I want to join them together. I will just say dot join. It's a list. So I want to join it. Join everything together. So now the question is, how? Do you want me to join it together using a space? There should be a space between them, or you just want me to join everything together, or you want me to join everything together using Ivan? Let's see all the necessary the possible thing. You see, I did not put the kind of method of join. For example, I have to put a space, okay? Join together using a space. Let there be a space between all the words. Let's see. What's happened? Joins? List attribute as no. Okay, what happened? Please let me check again. Dot join. Coming, let me see. Why is my join not running? Please just hold on, let me check. I don't know what happened. Okay. It's supposed to join, but I don't know. I don't know. Let me see. List attribute is not having we are actually talking about let me see where I can use the joins. Okay, I don't know why it's not joining together. Let me check. Let me check what we can do. If he is not joining, then let's just continue. Later, we see what happens there. So we have been able to convert our string to list. Let's go through that again. Let me delete this stuff. We have this list. Okay, we say we can convert it to list. This string, we say string 1 dot join dot dot split. Yeah, we call split on it to turn it to, let's see. And if we run it, we're gonna get hello world. We have been able to join everything together to turn the list to the string to list. All what we just still want to do, we want to join, but I don't know why it's not joining. Let me think of what can be done, because we are supposed to be able to join them together. You know, sometimes, or you should be prepared to make a lot of this stuff when, okay, I know the reason why we've been able to, okay, it's like I got the reason now. I got the reason now. Yeah. We have been using dot joins, and I think that was the reason why I missed it out and was still using dot joins. Okay, yeah, I got the reason. Sometimes it is not always that we use dot notation like this. You know, I've been using something dot. Sometimes we use them angle bracket notation as well. In this case, let me use this my string 1. Okay, let's list 1 is equals to all we have here. Let me install it in a list so that we can manipulate the list. Let me print out the list. I'm sure we understand it up to this level. So what we want to do, we want to create another one and call it a string. string 2, let's call it string 2 now, is equals to, we have this our list. We want to make it, want to join it together. All this what we have in the list. We want to join it together using a comma, or sometimes we maybe, before using a comma, let's just join it together with just empty space, for example. Let me run this. Please, are you with me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I will explain everything I'm doing now. Let me copy Ctrl+C and run. Yes, the output is perfect. It's perfect. So all what we did here was that we have a string and we converted it to a list. This is the list. We converted it to a list. The string was, hello everyone, I am here to teach. So we converted everything to list. And what we want to do is that this list, we want to convert it back to a string instead of a list. So we say by use of joint, we can convert a list back to a string. And the problem, the mistake we have, because we have been using list dot something, we forgot that it's supposed to take the parameter in and not to use dot notation. So this is the actual way to join it together. So you use this string method that we are using to declare the string. I hope you can still remember this, that we use to, these are the thing we are using to denote a string. We are saying convert whatsoever you have in this list into a string. This is the string. So if we run it, it has been converted into the string. And when we print it out, this is what we have. But now we can put the method that we want the string to be joined together. For example, if we put comma, it means all the string will be joined together by comma. Let me run it. And let's run this. You can see there is comma everywhere now. If I put hyphen here, for example, and I run, everything will be joined together using hyphen. You can see, if I put underscore, or even if I put star, let me just put star, and I run it together, it's going to join everything together using star. So that is the way of converting, you can see. So these are things we are still going to be talking about while we go on in this lesson. So let's just stop string method here and quickly look into the other slide. The slide we have oh, sorry. Stop this. I want to share my screen, and that's what I'm trying to share it now. You know where I have this string again. Okay, I've seen this string. Okay, these are the string methods, and you can play around them when you get home. We want to talk about the format, string formatting, or maybe, okay, string formatting. Yeah, string formatting is good as well. We are supposed to talk about it. And in string formatting, if you want to write something inside another string, maybe you have something like name is equals to Alice, and you have age is equals to 30. If you want to put it in this string, for example, and say, hello, my name is, instead of saying my name is Alice, and I am 30 years old, you're just gonna put this string format to input the age and the string that you already declared. Let's look into how this can be done. Let me share my Google Colabs again. Sorry. This is not what I should share. I don't know. I have a lot of things that have been. Please bear with me. Oh. Please, I don't know. I can't find my.
Are you not able to share?
Yeah,
Um,
I can't find my
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
Sorry.
I think what we are seeing, okay, we're seeing your Google Collab screen now.
Okay, you have seen Google Color screen now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're seeing your
Oh,
settings.
Okay, you can see the Google Color screen now.
Yes.
That is what I've been looking for. Thank you. So, for example, I want to greet someone and I say, greeting is equals to, hello, my name is, you see, this, the curly bracket, I put a curly bracket here. My name is whatsoever I want to put, whatsoever name I want to put. And I am this years old. This is what I want to declare. So you can actually use format to put in those values. So the format is telling us that the first curly bracket should be a name, and the second curly bracket should be a age, a declare age. So how can that be done? For example, I can say input. Okay, I can say name is equals to, this time around, I want you to input your name. Input. Please write your name or type your name. So maybe something like a form. I don't know your name before. And I want to, okay, like your age. I just say age. Age is equals to the same thing I want to say. You should input your age. Age. Please. Write, type your age or input your age. Your age. So this is what I want someone to put, maybe in a form or something like that. So I'm already asking you that what is your name? And maybe you should input your name. I could as well just put the name. For example, I could as well just come here and say Ade. So, and at the same time, in the age, I could just say maybe 30 years. So the same thing is the same, but this time around, I want to make this more interactive. I now want to greet. I now declare a string. I now declare another name. I say greeting. I want to greet you. Hello, your name. Hello, Ade, for example. I want to greet that person. I say hello. Hello. Whatever name you put. Are you? Are you truly? That's years old. Question mark. Okay, I want to ask you a question, but I don't even know your name. I want you to put your name, and at the end, I still want to I want to ask you this, and I want to print it out. For example, I now say print greeting. I want to greet you. So, and at the same time, I want to use it to ask you a question. I say print the greeting. I say hello, put your name, put your age, and at the end, I ask you, please type your name. I say Ade. I enter. Please input your age. Let me say 23. And I enter it. What happened? What is the problem? Greeting is equal to this line. Let's look at the problem together. Error. Can't find what the error is talking about. Let me write the greeting myself. Greeting. Maybe I have some is equals to hello. Bracket. You truly this year's old? Dot format. Maybe I don't know, maybe I have some error here. I don't know. That's why I want to rewrite it. And let's see.
Yeah, the spelling of the greeting.
No, spelling cannot even be the problem. Oh,
no,
okay.
When you are calling it.
Okay, yeah, the name. Okay, the name. Let's see again. Okay, I get the point. Thank you. You know, sometimes little thing we just, oh, you get it right. You know, I already have a name. The name is different from the name I was calling, right? Good. So it's saying, hello, Ade, are you truly 23 years old? Can you see that? So, you know, what we use here, we use this format to, we put this one as a placeholder for this one represent the name, while this one represent the second one represent the age. If I want to add another thing, maybe I put comma, I put another thing like a name. Are you truly this? Then I want to put something else, maybe and leave at maybe address and leave at, let me say this one is address. Let's just, and you remember that if I did not write the address exactly as what I'm going to input, it's going to flag back an error. So I say input your address. Input. Please, okay, put your address. So now I now want to say greetings. Hello, my hello is even wrong, man. Hello, this, are you truly this years old and live and stay at, okay, right, at, I put another curly bracket. Of course, the curly bracket is going to be asking like, where is the address? That is what the curly bracket. This fourth one represent name. The second one represent age. The third one represent the address. As the number of what you have here to also be the same thing as the number of the curly bracket you have here. So if I run this again, it's going to be asking for three things. Oh, what is the problem? Okay, it's asking for the name. Let me call it Peach. If the name is Peach, the age, let me say 15 years. The address, number 25, Gold Road. So if I run it, it's going to say, hello, Peace. Are you truly 15 years old and stay at number 25 Ball Road? I hope you can see how we're able to define some things, and at the same time, we're able to get them in our string. So that is what string formatting means. And we can as well just come here and just give a variable name like any string we like as the name. Let's say John, for example, is the name, where we don't necessarily have to be asking someone to put, let's say the age is maybe 30 years. And let's say the address, we just put the address straight here. Address is maybe number 5, Cranbrook Road. So if I run this, it's still going to do the same, because although in this case, we are not asking someone to input, it's not asking for the user to input anything. So we can still use this just straightforward like this. Hello, John, are you truly 30 years old and stay at number 5 Cranbrook Road? You can see that is how to use a format method. Please, did you understand the format method?
Yes.
Okay, good. So let's quickly share another things and talk about the other stuff. I know our time will not start on time. String formatting. Okay, we still have another way of doing string formatting. Instead of doing it the other way around by saying dot format, you can just put F and say F is equal to this, and put whatsoever you want to put inside this. Let's see how that one run. Let's see. And see the difference between the two. We want to do the same thing as we did. This same thing we have here. We want to run it in a special way. But this time around, we're going to be putting this inside the curly bracket itself. The H should be here. And another thing is the address. So be here. Oh, I think I copied the wrong thing. Let's remove the format now. Instead of that, we now put F here. F into whatsoever you want to run. And it's still going to give us the same output. So you choose anyone you prefer, either the first method or the second method. They are both valid. But I think many people will love to use the second method, because in this second method, you're already telling us like, put the name here, put the H here, and put the address here. And if you change the position and put the address where you are supposed to put the name, it's still going to print exactly the way you input them. So it's different from this. This one is kind of somehow longer, and I don't know, not as precise as this is going to be. But we are going to get the same output. So we can use this format method or this other string format method. This is a format method that we can use, and this F method. So they are both the string method we can use. So you can choose any of the methods you love, either to use the first formatting method or the second formatting method. That is about the string method. Let's quickly rush over the other one. We don't really have time. String indexing and slicing. Okay, let's look into that. How do we slice our string? How do we slice it? What do we mean by indexing? So this is what we mean. Please, can you see my string? Can you see my screen?
Yes, you can see the slides.
Yes,
Okay. Google Collabs?
Yes.
Okay. Let's quickly talk about Slicing, yeah. Let's quickly talk about the slicing method. So can you see the string now? So when you talk about slicing, before then, we first talk about the indexing. If you have, let's declare another string entirely, my name. If my name is what I want to declare now, and I just have a name, which is a string. Let me say Jane, like this. This is a name I want to give, a Jane. Now, what we are saying is that if we check the length of this Jane, we're gonna get like 4, right? Right? Hello? Hello, everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. If we check the length of the Jane, we're gonna get 4 because we can just say length name, my name, and this should give us 4 because we have 4 digits in it, alphabet in it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are saying we have 4 alphabet in it. But when we want to talk about the index position, the first one is actually on index position 0. So we have 3 indexes here. We have index 0, index 1, index 2, and index 3. So indexing will always start from 0 to whatsoever the number we have. For example, if we have Ade, Lo, Don, for example, the first A is on index position 0. The second, the B is on index 1. So we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So anytime you call a length will be one more than the index position because the length will start from 1. So if I want to know if I call length on Ade Lodon, for example, I think it's going to be like 7 or 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have length is going to be 8 here. But by the time we call on the index will be 7. The maximum index we're going to get is 7 because index position will always start from the 0 to where the thing stop. So the indexing is very important because at a point we may want to reference a particular alphabet. For example, in Jane, if I want to reference N, for example, this N, I want to reference it, I should be able to call out the N. Sorry. I should be able to call out the hen just by calling out the index position of the hen. So who want to tell me the index position of the hen of Jane? Please? Who want to tell me the index position of Jane? Of 3. N in Jane?
3.
3, right?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, -1.
No. Let's first focus on the positive indexing. The index starts from the 0. So the first one is what? J is a 0. The second one is A, that is 1. The next one is 3, and E is the next one is 2, and E is 3, right?
Yeah.
So the index position, if we now call, let's say, my number, okay, my name rather. So this is how we call the index. You use this bracket. If you call on 0, it's telling us that which what do we have on index position 0 is going to be what? J.
You got the spelling wrong. It's my name.
Okay, my name. Yeah, thank you. You can see it's good you are copying along. If you make a mistake, you're always gonna get error. Okay, so it's telling us that the element on index position 0 is J. If I put index position 2, for example, that is going to be what? N. If I want to put index position 3, that is going to be E. And of course, there is nothing on index position 4. There's nothing like that. You can see it's an error. It's out of the range, right? Let's put a longer name. It can be a name of anything. Okay, let it be the hello we have been using. Hello, my name is Fry, for example. If I run this as my name, hello, my name is Fry. If I check the length of my name, it's going to count everything together with all the space. You have the spaces here. They are all going to be counted along with it. And everything together gives us 21. So if I call on index position 5, what do you think I'm going to get? Index position 5. Starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be an empty space, right?
Yep.
So if I call on index position 6, it's going to give us N. So let me call on index position 6. That is N. If I call on the 5, it's going to be an empty space. Index position 5. You can see it's just an empty space. If I call on index, so if I want to call on the last index position, which is the Y, what is going to be, because the length is 20, automatically the last index is going to be what? The length is 21, the last index is going to be 20, right? Because I said the length is always 1 more than the index, because the length will always come from 1, while index can come from 0. So if I call length my name and I get 21, it means the index position, if I want to get the Y, is going to be the last index, which is going to be on 20. Let me run this. That is going to be Y. All this we are done, they are positive indexing. A positive indexing, the positive indexing, we start from 0, like this. Saying this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me just be using that 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That is the last one. So that is positive indexing. We are starting from the left, from the LOH. What about if you want to start from the back? We are going to use a negative indexing. And negative indexing, we always start from -1 instead of starting from 0. So let's quickly run a negative indexing of this. If I want to call on Y as talking about negative indexing, I will simply say -1. If I call on -1, this Y would be -1, A would be -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, like that. So a negative indexing, we start from the back. So we have Y. So we can decide to use a positive indexing or a negative indexing, depending on the one that look brilliant with what the task we have at hand. So we are going to be talking about all these later in this course. We just need to have an understanding of what this indexing means. And sometimes we want to think about, what about if we want to get some of these, we don't only want to get just an alphabet, we want to get some group of words from it. Let's say from E to N. This is the area we want to get out. Or maybe from the first L to N. That first L is from the index position 0, 1, 2, 3. index position 3, and we are going to like 3, 4, 5, 6. We are going to index position 6. So what about if we want to get that? There is a way we do that. All we're going to do, we call that one slicing. We're going to slice it by saying my name, now we want to start from the index position, maybe index position 3 to maybe index position 6, for example. 7. What this will do is that it's going to start from index position 6 and stop at index position it's going to start from index position 3 and stop at index position 6. 7 is not going to be included. So if we run it, so it started from index position 3 and end at index position 6. 7 is not going to be included. The last one is not going to be included. So that is how to run slicing on string. So if we want to run just only this, we only want to get from here to here. The only thing we need to know is to know the index position of this n and to know the index position of A, so that we can say start from n and stop at A, which will only give us from n to R, because A will not be included, because the A is going to be the last one. As well, we can join the negative indexing with the positive indexing as well. So if I want to do this, let me just put a space here so that I can just, this is what I want to do. From here to this highlighted point, let me run my name into, I want to start from n, and I think n will be maybe 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me say, I think maybe from 10 to, let me start the other one from the back, -1, -2, to -2. Stop at -2. You can see it stopped at -2. But because I use minus, okay, at -1, yeah. Because if I put -2, let me say -2, that is where I want us to stop. Yeah, to R. 0 and -2. -2 will not be included. The last one will always not be included. So I use both the positive indexing and negative indexing together. So you can play around this slicing method to get some of these things out of your string. The time, we are spending a lot of time here. I don't know if we can still use more time, please. Let me know. Hello? Hello, Blaze?
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah. I don't know if we can still use more time. It's cool by me, but you know, I know many people have gotten 1 or 2 things to do.
Yeah, that's up to the class. Hey guys, do you want us to continue or should we continue tomorrow with our run now?
Maybe 30 minutes.
Sorry, say that again, please.
Happy to do 30 minutes.
Okay. Any other person willing to stay?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's cool then.
All right,
So
cool.
now you can see my string, right? We said the string indexing and slicing, which we have talked about. If you want to get them from this string, if we have a string 1 and we have hello world, I will say string 1 and we index out the 2 should be 0, 1, 2, so just bring out L. So if you string out if you index -3, this should be -1, -2, -3. This one should just give you R. So that is how to index. So we also talk about slicing, and in slicing we say we always start and end. So the end is not inclusive. I mentioned that the end will not be inclusive. It's going to start, like if you are slicing from 2 to 7, it's only going to give you from 2 to 6. The 7 is not going to be included. And when you have it like this, that nothing is behind, it's going to run from 2 to the end because we did not indicate where it's going to stop. The same thing with this one. I hope you can see my string in my string, right?
Yes.
You can see the string. So if you did not indicate where it's going to start, it's going to start from the beginning and end at the end because none was indicated. Here, where it's going to start is going to start from the beginning and stop at -2. Or of course, -2 is not going to be included. It's actually going to stop at -3 because -2 will not be included. So go play around all this when you get home. Now, we also have a list method that is all about string. Let's quickly run through the list. The list method, let me copy them. Yeah. And let's go to our Google Colab. Let's stop sharing this and quickly talk about this list method. List method. If we have a list, these are things we can do on the list. Just some of the things, not all. There are a lot of things you can do on the list. Okay, maybe I can still even leave the definition so that you can see the definition as we code along. Now, let's have a list. Let's assume that we want to go and buy something in the market. Let me see. Let's Mercy want to go to market, and we say Mercy list. So as you are going to the market, these are the things you want to buy. Is equals to, of course, you know the list is going to go in a square bracket. So as you are going to you want to buy something like milk. Oh, I've forgotten I'm supposed to put it in because milk. You want to buy something like egg. You want to buy something like tea, for example. And someone that want to eat yam. Those are the things you want to buy, and this will be your list. So if I run it, and I come here and I call a messy list, I can print it and what have I done? Okay. Print, let me just print it. Control C. Print messy list. If I print it, this is what you're gonna get. This is what you wanna get from the market. But as you are going, someone now said, oh, please, when you are coming, help me to buy something. Of course, you are going to update your list. Let's assume one of the class member, like Felix, now say, oh, please, when you are coming, help me to buy maybe a nut, any of this nut. Oh, you just feel like I already have my list. What I want to do now is like I will add some the nuts to my list. You will now say, okay, to my list, I want to add to it. So what do you want to add? I want to add nut. You now come and say new list. Maybe you can say new list. New list is equals to, master list. Dot. You want to run a method now. Dot append. Append. You can see append. What do you want to append in it? Some nuts. We say, help me to buy nuts. I don't know the type of nut, any nut. Maybe granite, or okay, let me put G nut. J naught to denote granite. So help me to buy G naught. I say, okay, I already have my list, message list. This is the list I have. I want to add a G naught to it now because Felix already asked me to buy naught for him. So I run and I have another list. So if I print my new list, the new list now should now contain all the lists together with the G naught. Okay, new I can print it as well. Print new list. If I run, I now have, oh, please, what is the mistake? Okay. New list is equals to, what happened? Message list. Let me see. Is the message list I copy, is it correct? Because sometimes once you just make your mistake, let me just even run it without even appending it anywhere. Yeah, let me just even run it without message list. Message list now should now contain, yeah, I don't even want to, I want to maintain the list. Run it. So now contain G naught. You can see G naught is now already in the list of the message list. So now containing G naught. If I want to have something else again, I will still say message list dot append. Maybe someone now said again, oh, please remember to help me to buy let's say message list dot append. Maybe just buy some sweet for me or chocolate. So just buy some sweet for me and I run. So if I run it, if I call on the message list again, or I print the message list again, let me call on it. If I run it, it's going to include the switch. So I now have me, egg, tea, yam, G naught. I have another G naught. Okay, I put G naught twice. Okay, G naught, G naught. Let me remove one of the G naught here. I don't know how come. Okay, maybe I run this twice. I click this twice. It's going to continually add in the G naught. Okay, so I have G naught, but now I now have two G naught. Let me remove one of the G naughts. Okay, don't let us just jump. Let's see some other things we can do. We have talked about append. So to add some element into the list, you see the way we have used it. You can remove all the elements from the list. Of course, I don't want to clear it. So if I want to clear it, I just say message list dot clear is going to remove everything. Count. I want to count some things. Return the number of elements with the specified value. For example, I just say count. I want to count the number of G naught I have here in the list. For example, I just say message list dot count. Does count. What did I want to count? Maybe G naught. How many G naught is here? Let me count it and see. I have 2. 1, 2. It's telling me I have 2 G naughts in it. So that is how you can count it. You can also run length on this. If you run length, it's going to count the number of everything. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I run length on it, let's say message list dot length. Oh, or length message list rather. Sorry, sometimes you use. Oh. So if I run, it's going to count everything for me. I have 7 items there. But this one is count. You are counting a specific thing. How many G naught did I have? I have 2 G naughts. So these are the methods you can use. As well, you can use extend, clear, pop. Pop actually means to remove from behind. If I now want to start removing, I say, no, I'm no more buying sweets. I say, okay, let me clear it. I say, mercy list dot pop. You just pop. You don't have to specify. Once you pop, it's definitely going to remove the one at the back. So let me pop it. So it's going to pop the switch out. It's telling us that I'm popping switch out. So if I call mercy list again, the switch will not be there. The switch has been removed. If I pop G0, if I just say pop again, G0 will be removed. Another pop will remove another G0. Another pop will remove Nyam. But if you actually want to remove a specific thing without starting from behind, you can still remove the item with the specified value. Let me say I want to remove Nyam from here now. I'm not using pop. So I just say from here, this is the list I have. From this list, I want to remove make. You can just say mercy list dot remove. Let me say remove. What do I want to remove? I want to remove make, or let me remove egg. Maybe I just change my mind. I'm no more going to buy the egg. So, I was still copying. Sometimes it's good to just copy because you may not spell it correctly again. So I want to remove the egg. Now, the egg has been removed. Oh, I was actually removing the egg twice. Let me run mercy. The egg has already been removed. That's the problem when you run all these things twice. It has already been counted that it has been removed. So when I was running it again, it sees that as an error that there is no egg in it because the egg has been removed already. So if I want to do another thing, just check everything, and when you get home, try all this method on list exactly the way I'm doing. That is how you can trace all the method. When you get home, go and try. Okay, this is very important again. Sort, you want to reverse, like let's quickly do that. Like you want to arrange alphabetically, you can sort them out, you can reverse them. This is the list I have. Let me just say let me just sort them out alphabetically, and I have this. So if I call on the list now, if I call on my list, I was saying my list, mercy list is going to be arranged alphabetically. G0, make T, Nyan, because I call on this. If I say dot reverse, it's going to turn it. You can just try everything. Just try everything when you get home. Now, another thing we can do here, because I may not actually have time to go through that again, is that you can call list, you can turn your list to set. A set, when you run set on it, is always going to get a unique value. You know, we have gotten G0, G0. If you run set on it, set, like you want to convert the list to set, it will only give us the unique value. Anything that is returned twice will not be included. Will not be, okay, no, it will be included, but just only once. Let me run this, and you are going to see that the G0 will only come once. So this is very useful. This is very useful when we get to pandas and data frame rather. This is very useful. For example, you have some people to put in some stuff like that just requires something like yes, no, for example. And some can be saying yes, and you know, you can have as many yes variation of yes and no. Some will say no like this, some will say no like this. while some will put their no, some might even do mistake and do like this. So when you are collecting form, there are so many things you will come across like this. So at a point when you are claiming your data, all this will be seen as different entity. Normally, this should just be two output, like yes and no. Let me call this a list on this. Let me call list on this. And you will see that at the end, this one will now give us different please, is it time? Are you with me? Are you there?
Yes.
Okay. There's something I want us to get out here. We use this a lot when we get to data wrangling. Maybe you are doing some survey or you give us some questionnaire where the answers, the outputs are supposed to just be yes and no. Yes and no. And at the end, you discover that you now have more than two outputs. Meanwhile, when you check them, they are all supposed to be yes and no. But we have different variations of yes and no here. So you use this conversion to help you out. Let me put this in a list. As from next week, let me just say response or responses is equals to this. These are the responses I got from different people. And at the end, the output, I'm supposed to get just only two values, like yes and no. If I want to plot a graph, for example, if I want to plot a graph for this, how many people said yes? How many people said no? But this will give us a variation of about 3 or 4 different outputs. So for how you can easily know this is to call set on it. How many outputs is this going to give me? If I call set on it, I will just say set, it's a list. I say set of the list. That is responses. That will tell us the number of outputs we are going to get now. If I run it, you see yes, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 different outputs. Something that should normally be yes and no, we now have 6 different outputs from this. Even if you have thousands of these, let me copy and paste. Let me just copy. Let me duplicate this. You'll see what I mean. Like I have comma. So, and I run this. You see, if I print it, sorry, you know why this is coming up. Responses. I want to print the responses I have. These are the responses I got. Yes, 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 no, no, yes, yes, no. These are the responses I got. But I should only get to at the end, when I want to plot the graph, I should only have yes and no. So if I run set on it, I have 6 unique values, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which should be just only 2. So during data wrangling, I can now decide to turn everything I have. Everywhere I see no, I might decide to turn everything to capital O, capital N, small o. I might decide to use just only small o and capital small n and capital N and capital Y. So for my output, so that I get every output to be yes and no. Maybe if I love, I can use this as my format. If I love, I can use everything to be capital letter as my format, this and this as my format. So it means anywhere I have this, I have to change them to this format. Anywhere I have this, I have to change them to this format. This is very important during data wrangling. So by the time we get to data wrangling, you are going to be using this a lot. So just mark that and practice it when you get home, because we'll refer to it when we get to data wrangling. Let's see if we can quickly rush this and be done with it and prepare for tomorrow class. So we've talked about all this. Enumerate and zip function. Because of our time, we will not be able to continue. Let's continue from where we stop tomorrow. I will encourage we start on time tomorrow, because we have a lot to do, and we can't jump all this. The first 1 hour tomorrow is going to be for all this, and the second hour will be for what we are supposed to do tomorrow. So let's just plan it that way. So thank you. I think we can stop today, because of many people have gotten a lot to do.
Okay, thank you very much, Abdul. Thank you everyone for joining today. Those who've given us their contacts, well, we'll send an email again so that we get with a WhatsApp link. I think that will be easier. So we just click on the link and join the WhatsApp group for easy communication, because a lot of people have not joined this class today because they didn't get the email and joining details which we sent earlier in the week. I think that was on Tuesday. So if we set up the WhatsApp group, and we think it will be easier for us to get details. But mind you, the same link we're using for Friday and Saturday. So today will still be the same link for next week. So you can just have these in your calendars, so that next week you just join on this same link. Nothing is gonna change. So tomorrow the rendezvous is 10 a.m. Yeah, see you all tomorrow.
Just a quick question on that, Blaze.
Okay.
Are all BDPN members going to be added to that WhatsApp group?
I think the WhatsApp group is only going to be for those who have registered for this
For the course.
for the
Brilliant.
Data
Okay.
Academy. So it's not going to be for all the BDPN members now, only for those who've registered for this course.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. Thank you. I did get the email. I think I got one last minute from
Right. Yeah,
Ian
because
today.
when we
I was
came
able to
on,
join.
only like the first 10 minutes we had nobody, so we were like,
Yeah.
that people didn't get the email which we sent out on Tuesday. But hopefully we'll be on time.
No, that's fine. As long as they keep coming
session.
out by email, that's fine. Sort of for me.
Okay. All right. No worries.
Okay. Thanks.
It's fine.
Thanks, Abdul, as well.
Yeah, thank you.
Guys, feel free, if you've got any question you can ask. I know we do send out the feedback form as well. You can ensure to drop in comments and any questions or whatsoever you've got. And yeah, Abdul is very much open and flexible to respond, even out of class or session hours.
How would we contact you, Abdul, actually, just based on that? Because
yeah, I think my number is going to be included in the WhatsApp group. So I think everybody should be allowed to send any question on WhatsApp. So then anyone that is directed to me, I will answer directly through the
What
group.
about an email?
Yeah,
I think easier to write out questions on email. You can imagine, you can attach like charts, documents, can get a bit wordy on WhatsApp. You can imagine.
Okay.
I don't know if
do you
that's
want
something you're up
to share
for,
your email or your LinkedIn?
Yeah, I can share my email as well.
Yeah, your email or your LinkedIn. I think that will do.
Yeah, either one is fine, because I think once we get into the meatier stuff in the next couple of weeks, model building, that's when I think definitely I might start sending some questions and some of it, but I don't want to take up too much, teaching time.
Okay, I already sent my email in the
Brilliant.
chat. So anyone?
Thank you.
adelodunwobihe@gmail.com.
Good.
Yeah.
It's a blessing. Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you, Kevin. All right. If no one has got a question, then yeah, we're free to go, and let's catch up tomorrow, guys.
Oh, before we go, who are the two people that were thinking on the recap?
Oh, the new people.
Yeah.
We did send out, I think we did send out all sorry, not to like block
Okay,
anyone, but
we should stay hold on and wait till tomorrow.
no, you can adjust that with the new people. I was just about to say we did send out recordings for the previous session and slides. So yeah, feel free to, if you want to arrange a catch up, that's fine. I think we've got Susie. We've still got Susie. Susie still on the call. Yeah, that's one of the new people.
So if we have some other new people tomorrow, I would be happy to arrange maybe a class on Sunday, maybe just an hour to quickly recap for everyone that are just joining on Sunday. So I don't know how that is going to be. So we discuss that tomorrow with the new people.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
Okay. All right. Cool. Tomorrow will be fine. Yeah, we can arrange that.
Just a quick question, just out of the blue. I don't know if this would be possible. Maybe it's a suggestion. You don't have to. Is it possible to release the slides for the week coming? Maybe even if it's the day before. I mean, ideally, it'd be a week before. But
yes,
is that something you've considered, or is that something
we are working towards that?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're working towards that. I think for this class we had the slides available on the email that went out on Tuesday. So yeah, it's not really easy, Abdul is just doing this aside. He's got his normal work and things like that.
Course.
Yeah, so yeah, the workload is quite.
It was just a question. Yeah, it's fine. I didn't know if you guys had sort of thought about it, but I understand it. We're blessed with giving us this time.
We're just saying that if we're running, late or behind with certain things like that, please just bear with us. Try to make sure that we balance everything, and you do get slides and recordings before and after the class respectively.
Thank you very much.
All right, thanks for your
even after is fine. I'm not complaining. It's just I just thought I'd ask. It's brilliant to get some slides at the end of the day. It's better than nothing.
It's good. It's good. Thanks for asking, and yeah, we'll try our very best to ensure that happens.
Thank you very much.
Okay, guys, thank you very much for your time and yeah, for making it today. See you tomorrow. This session was recorded, so yeah, the recordings will be made available in a later date. All right, thank you all. Bye.
Thank you all.